You're watching Golden Boot TV. I'm here with Burnley goalkeeper Paul Robinson. So, Paul, you've actually scored 2 goals in your career. Which one stood out for you?
My favourite one of the two was probably the one I scored for Leeds because I actually meant it. The one that I scored for Spurs I didn't mean. Although it was great to score a goal and it was a brilliant occasion to score a goal for me again. But as a goalkeeper, it was literally a free kick. It was a punt up the field. Whereas the Leeds one was I went up there for a corner, and that was my aim. I was aiming to score. So the situation of the match at the time as well, we were losing 2-1, so it meant so much more as well.
Have you ever thought about changing positions?
No, there's one thing that stopped me from being a striker, and that was about 2.5 stone.
Have you always played in goal, or have you ever
No,
played?
I did play out for school. I played out for school. I enjoyed playing out. I enjoyed the finishing side of things, and I had the chance to play outfield, but it was a case of stick to what I was good at younger. I had to make the decision what I wanted to do when I was like 14, 15. In hindsight, I think I made the right one.
And for someone that's so loved by all the fans, is there any reason you don't use social media?
I don't personally have a use for it. I think it can be used for all the wrong reasons, and I'm sure there is certain sites out there that claim to be me using it, but I've got no interest in social media, and none of them are real, none of them are me. I spend all my life trying to get away from people, not telling them where I am and what I'm doing. So no, I don't see it as a benefit for me or my life.
Fair enough. And as a goalkeeper, do you ever get bored during games when there's not much really going on?
Not really. No, you generally have to keep yourself busy. The concentration is the hardest part.
Yeah.
The sign of good goalkeepers having nothing to do the whole game and then making a match-winning save.
Yeah.
So it's something that you learn. I mean, it's something that you have to train as well as your body and your goalkeeping skills. You have to train your mind to deal with those situations.
So your mind's never elsewhere during a game?
Oh, quite often, yeah. Yeah, quite often. If the ball's down the end of the game stopped, I'm wondering what I'm going to do that night when I get home, or wondering what the kids are doing, or because you're so close to the fans, you can hear so much of what the fans say as well.
Yeah.
So at quiet points in the game, you can have a bit of interaction with the fans and stuff as well.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever thought of during a game?
Oh, I don't know, but you get some weird shouts. People shout at you because my mum's always. I was talking to my mum about this the other week, and she was saying about different sets of fans, and I said, "Oh, you want to hear what's blah blah blah." And I said, some of the worst when I was at Tottenham was the Arsenal fans. And she said, "Oh no, they can't be that way. The games we went to, they were alright. They seem like nice fans." I said, "Do you want to hear what they say about you when I go behind the goal?"
That's brilliant. What did she say about that?
No, she just literally shut her up and stopped her in her tracks.
How long are you planning on carrying on for? I'm not saying you're old, but just wondering.
I had planned on the way things had planned out at the end of last season. My contract finished at Blackburn, and I was quite happy playing golf and enjoying the life. But then, I thought the way my career ended, it wasn't my choice. I wanted it to be my choice when my career ended, and if I decided that I wanted to play again in 3 or 4 years' time, I couldn't do. So I got myself fit. I was training in Nottingham Forest, and the opportunity to come here came up, and it's worked out brilliantly for me. Where I am now, the situation I'm now, I'd like to give it another couple of years, yeah.
Would you ever go into coaching or managing or anything?
I haven't done my badges, and it's not something that's appealed to me yet. I've got other interests outside of football that I would probably enjoy, because I did quite a bit of work in the media, which I would maybe run alongside doing my other business interests.
And you moved from Blackburn to Burnley. There's quite a big rivalry between the two clubs. Have you received any stick for that?
Oh, plenty, yeah. But I mean, I didn't move directly between the two clubs. I wasn't doing anything. I'd been out of contract for 6 or 7 months, and it was an opportunity for a professional person. So it was too good to turn down. It was something that I couldn't say no to. I had 7 very good years at Blackburn. I've got nothing, no detriment, no bad words to say about this. The club's full of great people, some really good people at the club. And as I say, made my time there very happy. Football, it's a business, it's work, and you have to go where the work is.
And who are the best strikers that you face? Is there anyone that really stands out that always manages to score against
Thierry
you?
Henry, always.
Yeah.
Whether I was at Leeds or Tottenham, for Arsenal, he always scored against me. And I think there was 2 or 3 seasons where we were at Leeds, it was guaranteed they'd beat us 5. Every single game they seemed to beat us 5, and he'd get at least 3.
So he scared you, coming
Yeah,
towards
it didn't
you.
scare me, I just knew it was going to happen.
What's your favourite piece of memorabilia that you've got?
Probably my League Cup winners medal with Spurs, because it's something that you always want to do as a kid. You always want to win at Wembley, and to do that with the Spurs team that hadn't done that for a while, it was special to me. So I mean, I got other little bits, obviously my England caps, my England shirts, and everything else. But I think for me to play at Wembley and to win at Wembley was special.
Now, of all the defenders that you've ever played with, who's made you feel most safe in goal?
There's a few that haven't. There's a few that haven't made me feel safe at all. Lucas Radaby at Leeds would have been one of them. The first one that I played behind, he was solid, and Ledley King.